Hey guys, all you true crime followers of the Dan Markel case, you probably just saw on WCTV's website the very brief hearing where Judge Stephen Everett just ordered that Donna and Harvey Adelson must show up to an investigative interview on October 17th at the FBI headquarters, I believe. So no more running away, no more hiding. He basically said that the case law the Adelson's attorney was arguing was not applicable. And this was predicted by the great James, aka Mentor Lawyer, last night. He's been working really hard to bring the truth and the news on this case. So be sure to support his channel, Deep Dive True Crime. Also, his other channel, I think, is called Mentor Lawyer Justice Network. And he also has a fun channel called Tennis Comedy with Fitterer or something like that. So let's take a quick look at this case law from the US Supreme Court 1964 case, which Mentor Lawyer graciously told us about. I didn't know about this case. I don't focus on criminal law, so it's great that he is willing to share his expertise, use his time late at night to find this for us. But basically, this case said that there's an exclusionary rule that basically would protect the Adelsons anyway from being prosecuted or having that info used against them by the federal system. So their argument that, oh, boo-hoo, we shouldn't have to sit for this investigative state interview because that could subject us to prosecution by the feds. So that was a bogus argument. So great job, Mentor Lawyer, for giving us the truth about what the law is. So let's take this off the screen. This is totally last minute, as you guys can tell. Usually I try to be a little bit more spruced up and wear my contacts. Instead, I'm wearing my Coke bottle glasses again. I'm in my office, just met with some clients, so my voice sucks as always. But let's, okay, this might be okay, but I wanted to play the audio of what I did get from the news channel. Okay, so this is Judge Everett talking first, addressing Rashbaum.
Now, hold on, Mr. Rashbaum. My reading is what was stated in the order denying the motion to enforce the discovery deadline. With regard to Mr. and Mrs. Adelson at this point, they need to be produced for the interview on October 17th. If no one is planning to call them, then really from there, that moots the issue as to the trial. But for the interview itself, they are to be produced on October 17th.
Yes. His voice is getting all high-pitched and whiny.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any representations to make as to whether the Adelsons will be called?
Contrary to some of the pleadings that have been filed in this case, the Adelsons have never made themselves available for interview. They were thought to be interviewed shortly after the homicide. They did not make themselves available for interview. They have never made themselves available for interview. And only when I reached out to saying, oh, well, we're going to invoke purposes, investigative subpoena purposes, but not for trial. But obviously, that's not an acceptable result for the state. That's when I began to fear they were going to testify for the defense. And then they were listed by the defense. I thought I was clear in my pleadings that I anticipated they would invoke. prior to them being listed as witnesses on the defense witness list. Okay, so I think I laid that out. I wasn't trying to bootstrap in the interview by the fact that they were listed on the defense witness list, as they're now accusing me of. And I was seeking to interview them prior to that, seeking to either nail them down on their invocation or not. I don't know if I'll call them as a witness because they've never said anything. They've never been subjected to an interview. So it's certainly possible, depending on what they say, that I could call them as witnesses. They certainly are people that have relevant evidence to the case, whether they'll can't know until and unless they're compelled to submit to this interview pursuant to your owner's order.
Very well. On October 17th, to Harold's compliance with the investigative interview. Beyond that, if other measures have to be taken, they will be. We're in recess. Have a good day, everyone.
Thank you, Judge.
Boy, that was really fast. So yeah, sorry about this low budget, low tech thing. Somebody got on my case again saying that I have this, I need to up my professional game or production quality was bad, but you get what you pay for, right? So anyway, that person is now blocked from the channel. So yeah, they should be interviewed separately. That's the way it was structured when originally the subpoena was sent out. So Harvey was supposed to be questioned at whatever, 10 in the morning, then Donna was 1 hour later. So let's see. Yeah, exactly. I saw your comment on Deep Dive True Crime. How is she supposed to know whether to call them because they've been running from the law or just refusing to speak for all these years? Very suspicious, isn't it? Harvey and Donna will show up so feeble I can just, oh yeah. After they looked totally fine shopping and pushing that cart at Costco last month, right? So yeah, I was surprised that Rashbaum's voice sounded totally different during this hearing. It sounded like he was a whiny teenager. I could just hear Fancy Fiction's voice scolding him and saying, what was it that she liked to say to him? Something like, come on, Rashbaum, you know. But anyway, this was a very satisfying hearing. This is just my personal opinion, of course. So I'm just going off here ad lib, but it was kind of fun hearing Rashbaum seeming kind of desperate in tone and the judge just sitting there really cool and collected and telling them that they got to show up. This is ridiculous. So would it be legal? Yeah, why not? I mean, there's a good time. Is there always a good time to arrest people? Yeah, I think it would be legal. After all, Charlie got arrested at what, 3 o'clock in the morning? Okay, when are they due to do this? October 17th. I don't know the exact time. Okay, yeah, he sounded very emotional. Yeah. Okay, he's giving Fancy some good, yeah, I can see Fancy or the Society page piecing together some of that hearing footage to do something really funny. So, okay, yes, they can be arrested anytime. Does Georgia have enough to convict? Yeah, that's why, you know, I mean, I've always felt that there's enough to charge Donna, but probably not to charge Harvey. And I've actually been working on a new video to focus on Harvey. But since my voice sucks, everybody's always saying that, I'm actually gonna try something different where I just use this artificial reader type of website to have a fake voice reading the narrative. So we'll see if people like that. Yes, Lacat should be there, yes. Okay, people waving to each other. Okay, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like this is kind of an obsession because I really have so much work to do and I gotta get back to work. So anything happening. Yeah, this should be all behind closed doors. It's not going to be a public proceeding. So I would assume just like when Wendy was deposed way back when for Katie's trial, I can't even remember the year now, but that was where she kept refusing to answer questions and kept saying, I assert, I assert. But anyway, there should be a transcript done, which ultimately should be public, but I don't know how quickly that's going to be done. So it could be after the trial, maybe. So that's just my guess. So, okay, please repeat the video where we, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what else happened beforehand. So it was just so quick. So hopefully Mentor will be showing that soon. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, I did buy some, but they're at home. So I'm at the office with none of my, tea and honey and stuff. So thank you. Yeah, we're so excited. Yeah, just think of all the great music we should be playing in the background. Yeah, okay, thank you. I know it's not that great. Okay, it's an obsession for all of us. That's why we're here. It's 12:18 on a Friday Eastern time, and yet we're here obsessively talking about this hearing that maybe lasted about 5 minutes. Can they try all three? Well, no, because, yeah, Charlie's trial is already coming up now. Yeah. But if by any chance they arrest any of the others, then they could potentially be tried together. Okay, what happened? Well, basically, it was a big win for the state today. And let me drink something. I feel pretty awful as usual. So, yeah. So, in a nutshell, Harvey and Donna can no longer run away. They're supposed to show up to be interviewed on the 17th. Yeah, which hearing? Okay, the hearing just happened. So that's why I'm live streaming now. It was at 11:30. Something was going on, so Deep Dive True Crime could not live stream it, but it was broadcast live on one of the local news stations. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, I'll just flash up. Yeah, it already happened, sorry. But hopefully Deep Dive True Crime will have a video later today. Georgia kicked A and took to Adelson. Yeah, that's why I thought it was kind of befitting, because do you guys remember Donna's crazy unhinged emails that became public, which I read and reenacted on this channel? So she was saying to Wendy, we're trying to get a win. And then she also said something like, Jibbers hasn't beaten the Adelson family yet. Just remember that you have a very strong family behind you. So anyway, let those quotes come back to haunt Donna as she frantically tries to prepare for this interview with Harvey and their attorney. Let's see, wonder, how are they feeling now? FBI, welcome, have a seat. Yeah, I thought so too. Who knows? Because on that video that they showed, I couldn't see the left side. So you would think that she would be there because she was ordered to be there, either her or her clients. Maybe they were actually, sorry, they were probably on Zoom. So when do you wear that dress again? Yeah, then you know it's totally bonkers, right? Yeah, feet must be tired. Yeah, okay. So this is quick. I don't have much else to say. So so most likely their attorney was there on Zoom. Yeah, Jibbers is coming to get you. Yeah, that's funny. Okay. Left table. No, I mean, Rashbaum was definitely there. Unless he was on Zoom. I don't know. I couldn't see from that video. So, yep, they're going to say, I don't remember. Yep. Well, perhaps. But either way, they got to show up. So, remotely. Okay. Oops, Jibbers haunts them. Okay, so have a good day. And if there's any more stuff to report on, if I have time, I'll try to do my best. But on Sunday, we have special guest Remy Oliver coming back to help read the rest of Sigfredo Garcia's motion to have relief, post-conviction relief. But I don't know if people are really that interested in it. So I kind of don't want to wear out my voice over that thing, but we'll see if people want to hear it, or we could just have another discussion with him. Okay, in person or in town? Okay, I think it's at the FBI office. Yeah, that's where they had previously scheduled it. So, but I couldn't hear the whole hearing. So. Okay, who planned the lunch? Yeah, sorry, I don't know. So if anyone knows, she just said it was last minute. So yeah, it probably was her because the TV repair guy showed up kind of early, I think. So she probably needed to have more things to fill up that time. So I wouldn't be surprised if Wendy did it. So long drive for a 10-minute. Yeah, so who knows? Maybe he was on Zoom. Can't tell from that video. So, okay, Remy Oliver, people are happy to hear him. Okay. Oh, okay. So I think I summarized it over and over again. So I need to get going and get some tea or something. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay. So Kara, thank you, Kara. Adelsons have to show up in person for interviews or the judge will take the next steps. Okay, great. So have a good day, everybody. See you guys Sunday.